You hear it now? Do you hear it through those speaker headphones? Okay.
Yep. Now it's working. So now start your presentation.
I need somebody switching it though, like doing the switching for me. Is
I can switch for you.
Coop, John, would you shut the door, please? All right, brothers, get ready, cause I'm gonna show you how to program. Dad, are you gonna start switching?
Yeah.
Coop, let's go. Okay. Let's close that down. All right. You ready?
Yep.
Let's get rocking. Hi, my name is Peyton Thomas Waltz, and today I'm going to show you how to program with Python. We're going to be learning with Python like the simple things. We're going to learn how to program, and we're also going to use this book. We're going to have it help us. It's called Automate the Boring Stuff with Python. It's where I've learned most of my knowledge of programming from. And yeah, so I am so excited to show you guys how to do it, and let's get started. So on our computer, the way we're going to start off is... Dad, are you going to switch it, like, from computer to thing? Okay. All right. Okay, that was just my brother. Okay, so the way we're going to start off is we're going to go on our normal computer face, our home, and then we're going to open idle. That's the software we'll be using program. This is called a Python shell right here. So this is where you can do simple things like have it do simple math. So let's call it like 2, and then we do plus 2. A turn, and it'll give us an answer. So that's one of the simple ways that we can do things like that. Today I'm going to show you how to make some simple programming projects and show you the software and all sorts of different things. But first, I want to tell you some things like symbols on like multiplication and stuff with this thing, because it's not the same thing like X and multiplication. So the way we multiply in this thing, so if we get on our computers, I'm gonna show you. So basically, the symbol for multiplication is this. So if we say 2 times 2, return. Whereas if we did 2x2, that would just make it say syntax error. That just means that it's not an actual thing that the computer can read. That's not a real
Can you make it bigger
programming
on
thing.
screen?
Okay,
it's
yeah.
kind of too small to see. You're going to have to do something to make that bigger. I don't know.
This right here?
Like the text and stuff. You need to make it bigger so that it like kind of fills half the screen. Can you just highlight it all and increase the size of the font?
I don't know how to do that. Preferences, probably, right? In this?
Sure.
Fonts size 40. Yep. So is that gonna do it? Okay, so if we launch it again. It doesn't seem to do anything. Preferences, general.
No, go back to the application. Oh, fonts and tabs. Click on that.
I was there.
Where it says size.
Yeah, I hit that and hit
Go up.
40.
It didn't work.
It just did nothing.
Now try typing again on your sheet or make a new shell. It might you might have to make a new one before it.
That's what I just did though. So if I quit that and then I quit this, maybe idle date. I should have done this before we started streaming. But whatever. Highlights. Oh, I figured out what I did wrong. Okay. That's too big. Probably want it like 25. Yeah. Apply. There we go. Did it? See that? That better?
Yeah, it's much better.
I can make it
like half the screen.
Uh-huh.
You know what I really want to do is make it so that I can see your face and I wonder if we can split screen on.
That's what it says on the A10 Mini. It says it right there. There's an option for that.
What? Picture in picture?
Yeah, picture in picture. Right? Should.
I don't think that's. Oh, maybe.
Hang on. Let me fill the screen a little bit more. Still a little bit. Yeah, for
there
it.
We go.
You have to hit apply to make it do it like that. Where
So what I can do is.
So how do you turn it on and off? That's all you need.
See, now I got you. See, so now you're like little up there, but I think.
Make it slightly bigger.
I think I could make it bigger. I remember looking at this before. I don't remember.
Yep, there we go. See, it made it nice and big. So if we say spam equals 42, return spam equals spam plus 1 spam. See? So that made 42. Spam equals spam plus 1 means we've added 1 into spam. So whatever is in here, we add 1. It does that math. So spam is just 42. So it's 42 plus 1, which equals 43. So then when we do spam, now spam contains 43 instead because we added that extra number. So now when we hit spam, it's going to say 43. That makes sense? I'm going to go grab some. Keyboard's too small for me.
Sorry, Bubs.
Just going to use this nice. So let's call it farts plus 42. Okay, what about this? Okay, here's a cool thing. So, let's see here. Let me think. Okay, I've got an idea. C equals C. So return. That didn't work. Oh, okay, yeah. So here's what we're going to do. So I forgot. It says this. So if we look here, this little thing, these are like little quote marks, but it's only one thing, not like doubles. And basically, that's what we've got to do when we're saying letters. So for numbers, it's just you type in that number and it works that way. For this, we have to do it like this, because it doesn't understand that. So if we do it now, C equals, and then we put it in those, return. So now if we do that, and then we can say C return. So now it'll print C. So, and then here's another good one. So take that C, and then we go O equals O, return L equals L, delete, okay. And then we do E equals E, essentially. So as we can see, this spells out Cole, like the name Coleman, but like the nickname. So now, hit return, here you go. C, I assume. O. So if we go C-O-L-E. So that doesn't work. So we've got to say, what about return? So it spells out coal. I don't know if that makes sense, but basically when we do the equals thing, so if we take something and we just type up some random thing and then we do equals, that means we're assigning a something like a whatever's inside of it. Think of it as a box, like a box, and then you put a piece of paper in it that has something written on it. That's essentially what doing something like this spam equals 42. So 42 is what's written on that paper inside the box labeled spam. That's essentially what a variable is. So when we're doing this kind of thing like C-O-L-E, or if we just did, I mean, I don't know, but that's essentially what we're doing here. We're creating variables in here. So C is C equals this. So that means we're assigning a box, labeling it C, and then and then the paper, whatever's written into the paper inside it, that the thing written in there is C. So if we say this thing right here, coal, with those things, it's gonna take each of these variables. So it's gonna take the C variable, the O variable, the L, and the E variables. It's gonna take all those, and it's gonna say, and it's gonna connect each one of those things. It basically means you're adding each one to each other, and that spells out coal. So I don't know if you guys knew what that was, but you know, it's one of those cool little things that comes with Python. So now I'm going to show you some simple projects that we can make. So let me think here. Okay. New file. So new file is not the same thing as what is called a shell right here that we were just typing in. There's a difference between the two, and yeah. Hang on, let me just adjust the size of this darn thing. Okay. Almost there. Alright. So, okay, I'm going to teach you something new. I don't know if you've heard of this. Probably not, because you're new to programming, probably. But here's something called the print function. So as you can see, it's highlighted in purple or something like that. That basically means like it's like an important term, so it means something. So if I type up the words wow, it highlights it orange. So just another one of those things about stuff. And it does the same thing for green. So if we put something in so like that's like highlighting something. It means it's going to say something. It's something contained on a piece of paper. It's something written on something like that. So if we say print, and then so when we say print, the print function, that means it's gonna that means it's gonna say something. So in this, it's gonna print whatever we type it to say. So if we say print, we have to put our things in parentheses. So it's gonna say that, and then we put one of these up here, just like in this. Like I said, whenever we want to say something, it's like a piece of paper with something written on it. So basically, we're gonna say, and before we do this, let me explain. When we say print, and then I put this right here, whatever we type in here, that means it's saying, oh, it wants us to say this thing. So if we say hello world, and then we put one of those things, you know, quotes up there, and then another parentheses. So this is basically a project. So now we have to save our projects before we can run them. So if we hit save as, and then I've got my own little place where I store my files. Just you have to make sure it's saved somewhere, and make sure you remember so we can touch back on those projects later on in the episodes. So we'll save this as, let's call it world dot okay, I said that wrong. World dot py. So this is just labeling it, saying this is for Python. So now we say save, and I shouldn't say that. That's just because I previously made a bunch of projects from studying. So you can see here, I've studied this book, the Automate the Boring Stuff with Python, and these are a bunch of projects that you get to do in it. It'll show you, and there's a lot of ones that I'm going to show you later on in the series. So now, after we've saved our file, we will go to open back up our Python shell, and we go to recent files, and then so it says world.py. So we're going to tap on that. See, this is the same thing we just typed up. So if we want to hit run module, and this little thing F5 right here, if you're not using a laptop, if you're using like a bigger keyboard with like blank keys you can assign stuff to, F5, you should have a blank key labeled F5 in the bottom right corner. If you tap that, it'll run the program. If you don't, I would just recommend coming here. Otherwise, it could do it. Like when I hit it on this laptop I've got right here, F5, it just turns up the light volume. So, or turns it down. Whatever. So, what we want to do here, so I'm gonna hit my F5. Now you can just hit run module in the run section of your I don't know, let's just call it browser, I guess. So run this project. Come on, run module. Okay, just hit that. See? So it printed hello world. That means it says hello world. So that's what our thing, the project we've created, the world project, is what we've titled it.
Hey, Bubs.
Yeah.
Would you make your projects, make them not fill up the screen, but put them in the left half? So you see what I got going on here? I was able to enlarge your picture in picture, but now it's blocking half the screen. So the way we fix that is just take your program, and just put all of it on that side of the page, and that'll be perfect. Looks pretty good. Yeah.
See? So, as I was saying here, just adjusting a couple things. So, this hello world, so this is our piece of paper is what we'll call it. That when we say print, it's saying, okay, we were going to say whatever is inside of these parentheses. So, when we did that, that means, okay, and it prints hello world, or it says hello world. And that's basically one of the most simple things that comes out of this. So, and then I'm going to open up another project that I've made in previously. So, I typed this up a long time ago. but I think it's important that you get to see it. So your name, not that. Okay, hang on. Okay, so if I open with idle, so file, dang it. Hang on, I've got to get these files opened.
Brother's screaming in the background.
Yeah, that's good. Let me think here. Dang, why won't this thing open?
Hey, brothers.
Fancy. So I'm just gonna do it things this way, I guess, since new file. We'll just dang it. Okay, now new file. Let's shorten this up a little bit. Okay, Command V. So, okay, that's not good. Okay, duckily. Okay, so, this is a project that I've made a long time ago. So basically, this asks, it says hello world, then it asks for your name, and then this is a variable. It's called my name. The input function means like whatever you type in. So it says what is your name? This is a hashtag. Now, an important thing is if you want to say know exactly what this part of of your program is doing, you put a hashtag next to whatever you want to say it is doing, and then it should be red, and then you type whatever it says. So this means it's saying ask for the person's name. So, and then it says this. So when we do the plus my name thing here, this means it's going to add the variable my name to the end of it is nice to meet you. So this means it's going to say it is nice to meet you. Whatever you say here in the input section, that's what my name equals. So then it's going to say, so if you type in, let's say Joe, it's going to say it is nice to meet you plus, so what is in my name is the name in my name is Joe. So it's going to say it's nice to meet you, Joe. So and then it says the length of your name is, and then right here it says, so len means measure. I still really don't understand it myself, but it basically measures what's inside of the variable my name. And then it asks what your age is. So what is your age plus my name? My age equals input. So my age is just like my name. And then print you will be stir it. So this means it's going to add an extra number. So whatever you type in, after it asks you what is your age, if you type in 41, this right here, this plus stir in my age plus 1, that means it's going to add 1 and then say you will be, my screen can't show it because I've got that thing up in the corner over here. It's, yeah. But this is basically where it just is going to add 1 to your name. So it's just like that variable plus thing. So it's going to say, it's going to take whatever you type in. So you type in 41, and then it'll say you will be 42 in a year. So if we run this program, we had to save hello.py. Okay, so now we run hello.py, hit F5. Hello, what is your name? So here we're going to type in, my name is Peyton. That's my actual name. Return. It's nice to meet you, Peyton. The length of your name is 6. So that means it's counted the amount of letters in my name. So 1 letter, 2 letters, 3 letters, 4 letters, 5 letters, 6 letters are in my whole name. And then it says, what is your age? Peyton. So I am 10. That's my actual age. I did the wrong thing. What was that? Okay, we've got to rerun that program. I said the wrong thing. That's stupid. Okay. File. Or no, we'll run module again. Okay, let's type in my name. And I said the wrong thing again. Whatever. Okay. I mean, it's like Python. Okay. So, my age is 10. Return. You'll be 11 in a year. So, that's what it means. So, it's really cool. That's one of the awesome things about that. So, and then I've got...
Why don't you show a simple process real quick? Just give people a quick introduction of something you can do. Do you have your circuit playground handy?
Yeah, I do.
Where's that?
Right in the office.
Can I grab it for you?
I have it. So you want me to show them?
All right, just explain what it is, how it works, then pull up, make code, and create a simple, just something simple.
Okay. Yeah. So, I would like to show you something now called a Circuit Playground Express. Now, this is another thing you can program with. You can use Python. You can use something called MakeCode, where it's like a drag and drop system. Or you can use, I don't know what other, I think you can use JavaScript too.
Okay, Bubs. Well, come here. I'll help you find it.
What does he need?
I don't know. A bouncy thing.
A ball?
Big.
Okay. As I was saying, this is Circuit Playground Express. You can program with MakeCode and Python. That's what I know you can program it with. And also JavaScript. That's what it was originally programmed with. Before I plug it into the computer, I'd just like to say, so it's got a light sensor is what we'll call it. I don't know what it's called. It's like a little, it's not a camera, but it can see light and stuff. And then it's got like a small temperature reader. And then it has a microphone and a speaker. And then it has something called an accelerometer. Basically measures, so it's got a Z-axis, a Y-axis, and a X-axis. So basically, Y is this way, so forward and backward. X is right and left. And then Z is like up and down. So, and then I'm going to show you the programming software MakeCode that I use. So we're going to plug it into our computer.
We're actually going to run over to Charles and Tiffany's house. So why don't we sign off and,
okay.
and we'll try it again next time we can, okay?
Okay.
But thank you, viewers.
Thank you, people.
You got 3 viewers right now.
I do?
Yep. And I had some people that made some comments. Carter logged on and said, dude, he's doing amazing. Scotty logged in and said, wow, my hooked on phonics needs some help. This kid's got some good parents. Anyways, and then someone named the Hairgician, I don't know who that is, said, man, he's so intelligent. So anyway, just got some
All right,
What would you like
guys.
the viewers?
Well, I've gotta go be at a friend's house this evening. So I will come back as soon as I can, and I can't wait to get to talk with you guys later. So we're gonna close out of the computer. Make sure any projects you have done are saved so that we don't lose them, because it's possible we will touch back on them later in the season. So yeah, it was great to talk to you guys for an episode, and I'll see you later. Bye.